Ross, it's Rick. When you get a chance, could you give me a call back? I need to talk to you about Harley. Thanks.
Harley? What about me? Hey, you know, you saved me a trip.
To?
The hospital. I was just on my way there to find you. I have to say goodbye.
Goodbye? Where are you going?
Out of town.
Isn't it a little close to your due date to be taking a vacation?
It's not vacation. It's maternity leave. My job in Danny's trial is pretty much over, so I'm really free to take off.
Take off. So why does take off sound so much like run away?
I'm gonna go to California to have the baby there.
You're what?
Rick. Okay, just let me get this all out. Don't say anything else, okay? Just let me sit down and tell you this, or I won't be able to finish. Okay. Now, I know how badly you want to be a part of this baby's life, and you will be. But right now, I just need to get away, because as much as you and my family care about me, love me even, you don't know what's best for me. And damn it, you always think that you do. I need a break. I need to get away before my supporters smother me. All right, now I have a friend in California, and I'll stay with her until after I've had the baby. Susan will come out and stay with me. She'll be on a break from school. Rick, it's the best thing. It just feels right.
Feels right. So when are you doing this?
I'm leaving today. Okay, now say something, please.
Well, it all sounds very logical, Harley, except there's just one problem.
What?
You can't go. Look at yourself, Harley. You're ready to give birth any minute. This is no time to travel.
That's why I'm leaving today, while
What?
it is still safe to travel. Dr. Sedgwick okayed it.
Dr. Sedgwick, okay. Well, at least you got one doctor's approval. There you go.
Rick, it'll be okay. Rick.
What?
Would I ever do anything to jeopardize this baby?
Well, you don't want the father around. Clearly, that's not good for the kid, is it?
I don't want to fight.
Well, I don't want to fight either, so I'll just go to California with you. How about...
No, that is not a good idea.
It's not a good idea. This is... I'm the father here. What are you trying to tell me here, Harley? What... Are you trying to tell me that I can't experience the birth of my son? Is that what you're saying? Don't do this to me. Don't
Rick.
do this to me.
Listen to me. I am not trying to do something to you. I am trying to do something for me and for this baby. If I am really stressed out, it could affect his health.
Well, I'm sorry that I'm stressing you out.
Rick, it is not any one thing. It's everything. It is you and my father and my brother and Philip and this trial and Gus and...
Oh, no, what's Gus doing?
When you're cooped up in the same office with someone for months, it can get pretty intense.
Same thing can happen when you spend a night with somebody.
Rick, please try to understand. I am following my gut, so to speak.
Great. Well, then I have to do the same thing.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm the father. I must have a few rights, right?
You sound like Philip.
Harley, I went ahead and spoke to Ross about drawing up an agreement.
An agreement?
Yes, between us that acknowledges that I'm the baby's father.
And gives you all those rights of yours.
Oh, please, we don't want to fight, right?
Does that mean that you're going to have the cops drag me off that plane today because Dad won't let
Harley,
me go?
did I say
Rick, this whole thing started because you and I were friends, and we reached out to each other. That doesn't seem to mean anything to you now. To be in this agreement. A clause guaranteeing you the right to choose half the letters of the baby's name.
No.
A stipulation that you be notified every time the baby needs birthing.
That's not a part of it. You know damn well that's not a part of it.
No, I don't know anything right now. I feel like I just got mugged.
How does it feel, Harley? How does it feel?
So when exactly did you decide to get the law working for you?
When you stopped speaking to me, you left me no recourse.
Oh, yeah, I treated you so badly.
All I want is to be involved. That's it. That's it. And now you're telling me that I can't be involved with the birth of my own son? So why don't you tell me how you're treating me, Harley? You tell me.
I told you, I just need some time
Then
alone.
why stop in California? Go to Japan. I'm an idiot. I should have seen this coming. Ever since I told Philip this was my child, you've hardly even spoken to me. When you have, it's this, I am independent and I am strong routine.
I am independent.
Oh, you are?
And I
Then why are you running away? Why are you running away? And so what if this child deserves both parents? Harley needs her space. She needs to be independent. She needs to be
Rick,
strong.
This child will have both parents. I just need a little time alone now.
All I want is to experience this child's birth. You can have all the time alone you want. I'll give you all the space you want. I'm just telling you to leave now. To go to California in your condition is irresponsible.
It's my decision.
Oh, so now I don't get a choice. I mean, 1 minute I get a choice and 1 minute I don't get a choice. So why don't you tell me what it is?
Rick, stop pushing me.
I'm pushing you. I'm pushing you because I am concerned about that child's welfare. I want him to be somebody. I don't want him to be a cliche like so many other children I see in the ER all the time. All these kids running around with no parents. And then I see the kids that don't know what their role is because their parents don't even know what their role is. So if I need an attorney to describe that for me, then the hell with it. I'm going for it.
So why don't you just come right out and call me abusive?
I'm not saying that.
It's so obvious that I'm setting my unborn son up for disaster. Are you my friend? Are you my friend? Friends don't do this.
I am
Rick.
trying to...
You are trying to push
I am
me
trying to be a father.
against the wall and do things your way. You know what? Maybe we're not friends. No, maybe I'm just some one-nighter that you knocked up one night when you were loaded on Uzo. What are we doing?
No.
Rick, we are friends. I want it to stay that way. Listen to me, please. Really, really listen to me. I am not trying to hurt you. I know that you know that.
And when you're friends, it's pretty hard to hide what's really on your mind, isn't it?
Well, yeah. It's maybe why it's so difficult to hang in there sometimes.
All I've ever wanted in my entire life is to have a family and children.
I know.
Okay. All right, if you want to run off to California, that's fine. But I just want to be a part of my son's birth. That's it.
Well, you know that I can't predict when it's going to happen.
The minute you have a contraction, the second you have a contraction, I will be on the first plane and I will be out there in California. Harley, this may be my first and only child. I can't miss this. You understand?
I will think about it, Rick. I'm sorry. It's all I can promise right now.
It's really reassuring.
I guess I should go. Will you give this letter to Buzz and to Frank?
You're not going to say goodbye to your family?
Not in person. I don't think that I could handle another couple of doses of what we just went through.
I'll give it to him.
Thank you. Okay, well, you know what? I have to do this quickly. Rick, I'm sorry. I don't want to go like this. Can I have a hug?
Great, I'll be there in 5 minutes.
Oh,
Hey,
hi.
you picking somebody up?
No. Zach and I are going away for a while.
You and Zach are going away for a while?
Yeah.
I don't remember hearing anything about that. Where is he?
Ruth drove us to the airport, and they're at the gift shop buying him a little toy for the flight. I left you a message at the mansion
When?
an hour ago.
Well, that's cute. Not a hell of a lot of notice.
We're not going far.
Where are you going?
California.
For how long?
Zach or me.
What?
Look, Philip, I need to get out of town for a while. And before you say, but you're taking Zach with you, relax. He'll be back soon. In fact, I'd like for him to stay with you, if that's okay.
Yeah, of course it's okay. You're not coming back?
Not right away.
Oh. It's not until you have the baby, you mean?
Right.
Rick know that?
Yes. I told him over an hour ago.
Guess there's no point in telling you that's the wrong thing to do.
No, there's not.
Right. Of course.
So I take it you're going somewhere, too?
Yeah, I've got a little trip that I have to make.
Business?
You'd call it that.
Well, I guess I should...
So wait a minute, Marcus actually told the judge to go sit on a deck.
He did, yeah, but it's going to take a hell of a lot more than a tack to get Judge Watson to stay awake on the bench.
That's for sure.
You know, this place does serve a great burger, but you gotta watch out with the customers. Some of them, can't really trust. Good to know.
Hi, Mr. Marlin.
Hello, Catalina. I'm sorry about that.
You know, I think it's hard for civilians to understand that we might be bitter opponents in the courtroom, but very good friends outside of it.
Really? Is this the important meeting that you couldn't miss?
This has to be confidential.
Then I suggest you pick a more private spot, guys.
Actually, Blake, it was my idea to meet here for coffee, but Danny Santos is inside.
Yes, we could be doing a little bargaining, and that would be rather awkward in front of Danny.
And there wasn't enough time to find someplace else to meet, that's all.
So if you don't mind.
Amesbury, Blake? Okay, no problem. Actually, I have very important business inside because I'm picking up your favorite pie for dessert tonight.
Well, thank you.
So thoughtful of me. Have a great meeting. Well, no more meeting. Why do I have the sudden urge to put my brand on you, Ross, and you could just care less? It's just not fair. So that's it. I couldn't get anything out of Ross. I mean, any kind of reaction, or if I did, it was the wrong one.
You actually kissed Gus Ituro?
See? Incredulous, I would take. Anger, even. But indifference.
You see,
It proves that something is missing.
the essential thing that you're missing here is the fact that Ross does love you.
Oh, madly.
Yes, and if you don't get in the occasional fight once in a while, I mean, what's the point of living? You may as well be a robot.
Stepford wife.
Neither of which describe you. Come on, Blake, I mean, how long have we known each other? You wear your heart on your sleeve, you mix it up, you're so full of
Don't
life, you are. So please, stop acting surprised when this very high maintenance personnel of yours causes the occasional rift with the man that you love.
Thank you for being so comforting.
I'm not trying to be comforting, I'm just trying to understand why you're wasting your time here when you need to find Ross and tell him everything you just told me, only nicer, kinder, more erotic, more Blake-like, if you know what I mean.
You're right.
Yeah.
Why am I sitting here wasting my time with you?
Well put.
Except for the fact that I don't want to be shut out again or called a drama queen.
Then stop. Don't do the drama queen bit, okay? Do I have to draw a map out for you? You love him, he loves you. Tell him that you love him. Man needs to hear that once in a while.
I'm so tired of everybody else being right all the time.
It's a burden on me, too.
Hey, Rick.
Yeah.
You're right. We have to bump into each other by accident more often.
Yes, we do.
Oh, you should have seen the way Ms. Doris Wolfe looked at him and laughed at his jokes.
You got all this from one brief run-in.
And whose side are you on anyway, huh?
Realities. Your emotions are getting the best of you, darling.
You think so?
I think all you need to do is apologize and the whole thing's gonna blow over.
I hope so.
I'm sorry. Sorry. You can put it right here.
Don't grovel, I won't respect it.
I'm turning this place into my office.
And one more thing, don't reenact the same scene. No matter what he says, don't jump down his throat.
Okay.
All right, I'll be waiting.
Hello, handsome.
Oh, hi, beautiful.
So the kids missed your dinner.
Believe me, I miss them too, but if Danny has any hope of staying out of prison, I have to come up with one heck of a closing statement.
Well, I think you will.
Good.
Just for the record, I would never do anything to jeopardize this case.
Well, that's a comfort. That's not.
You know what? I think you need to take a break. Otherwise, you're going to start making mistakes.
Well, you know, time is a luxury that I simply don't have. Blake, would you stop it, please? I appreciate what you're trying to do and everything, but just not now.
I hired a sitter, just in case you wanted to take a break so we could reconnect. And
I can't. Didn't you get my message?
I've got several from you lately, some more overt than others, but...
I am talking about my phone message.
Ross, I'm sorry. I was a fool. I know that Gus told you about that kiss we had, and you forgave me. You didn't go off the deep end. And...
Yes, I forgave you.
But I twisted that around, didn't I? I accused you of being uncaring, and then I saw you spend all this time with Doris Wolfe, and I just went insanely jealous, and I'm sorry. I am. And I would like to make it up to you.
Believe me, you don't have to. I gladly accept your apology.
Really?
Yes, I do.
You know, I actually think that that's a blessing.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. It's a lover's quarrel. It's a jealous little... I think it's wonderful. The flame's still alive.
Ross, I need to talk to you. I could come back.
Could you come back tomorrow?
No. We have to take care of this right now. Oh, thank you. Oh, before we begin, you should know that Marcus got suspended.
No.
The tack on.
So did you follow my advice?
Held my tongue, stuffed my jealousy?
Maybe he needs more time.
No, actually, he accepted my apology.
Well, that's a good sign.
Yeah, I start, she finishes. Works for me.
No. Overreacting.
Well, at least I'm capable, Mom. You know, I needed, pleaded, and kissed Ross, and he still had the pulse of a frog.
You have to keep in mind, he has this colossal case he's handling. Michelle is like a daughter to you.
Yeah, and I'm just like a wife. Or was.
You're not on trial for murder. As soon as he clears Danny's name.
Then it will come back.
It?
Yeah, the flame that apparently has gone out. I'm exactly where I swore I would never be. In Dullsville.
I see what's going on.
Yeah, the legal eagle swooped in and stole my man.
No. This has nothing to do with Ross or with what's her name. This is about your favorite subject.
Selena?
Catch yourself in the mirror.
Oh, please.
I know the signs.
And you're misinterpreting them.
The plans for your sequel to your book fell through. You need a drama fix. And Ross is on center stage.
Oh, that is so unfair.
Oh, well, yes, it is. Why don't you take up skydiving or something?
My mother's telling me to jump out of a plane. Bartender.
I don't mean that. You know what I mean. Honey, you have a wonderful man who loves you. You have a terrific family. Don't mess.
All right. Maybe I'm being too much of a drama queen, huh?
You said it.
I'll try not to blow this out of proportion.
Just don't go looking for trouble.
Oh, I don't have to go looking for it. It finds me.
So are we talking first-degree manslaughter?
Possibly.
Oh, it's touching. My two favorite sharks together. Oh, and the snitch of a partner's pop. I should have my portable camera with me.
Watch yourself.
You're scaring me.
You know what's good for you is steer clear of my daughter.
Sound advice. Think it'll stick?
Better.
Why are you here?
Well, good news travels fast. I heard the DeSantos case was going to trial, and I wasn't exactly going to hang out in D.C. and miss the big show. Good luck on your closing statements.
No thanks to you.
Well, I'm sure you'll both be excellent. I'm sure you will. Although I'm sure that the jury knows that the Santoses are guilty. They'll do the right thing.
Falsifying evidence? I mean, I'm sure the FBI has a special rack just for that. Oh, to have been a fly on the wall.
Whatever happened to forgive and forget, huh?
After you made a fool out of me in court? I wish I could have been the one to turn the crank.
All right, duly noted.
Duly noted. Where? In some imaginary record? You know, if it was up to me, I would prosecute you to the full extent of the law.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, my boss has used me as the scapegoat, okay? He has threatened to banish me to bureaucracy for the rest of my career.
So what are you now, special agent for office supplies?
I resigned.
Ah, yes, of course. The coward's way out, but that means you don't have a badge to hide behind anymore. And that means you're not a rogue agent anymore, you're just a rogue.
No, it means I'm not a murderer. That's Danny, and he's guilty. He's going down, and I'm going to have a ringside seat.
Doris, I guess it was too much to ask for him to leave town permanently.
Well, it's good to see both of you as well. Never quite seen counsel from opposing sides get along so well.
Goodbye.
Good riddance.
Not a problem. What, no welcome wagon? No gift basket over here?
I have work to do. You'll be all right?
Call you later.
So, miss me?
I am so not in the mood for this.
Yeah, I see that. Look at the scene here. You got Ross over there cuddling up with another woman, and you're over here drinking, what is that, a fizzy water? What?
Seltzer.
Oh, I see. What's the problem, gorgeous? What's the matter? Something the matter? Did I rattle the old domestic cage between the two of you when I mentioned the kissing?
I am so glad that you brought that up.
I'm going to level with you, Ross. I'm willing to reconsider the terms of the plea bargain.
Doris, make me an offer. I'm wide open for anything.
What about your client?
I believe that Danny knows the deck is stacked against him. So.
I'm sorry, Ross. I'm going to need a little bit more assurance that you're not on a fishing expedition here. I mean, if your client is serious about a plea bargain, then I do have a mutually beneficial proposal.
Okay. What's the offer?
So, well?
Well, what?
Well, did he scream? Did he have a conniption? Did he break the china? Tell me, what happened?
I'll have you know Ross was not the least bit upset.
Well, that's unsettling.
It may be a novel concept to you, but we actually have this relationship that's built on trust.
Right. Or maybe he just doesn't care. No, you're right. Well, I'm sure that he cares. What would I know? I don't even have a girlfriend. No, I'm sure he cares. He's just the stoic type, you know. He's just doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve.
Right.
Right. Although some people would call that a snoozer of a relationship. I'm thinking slow and steady. That is a choice. That is a way to go.
That speaks highly of you.
Some guys, though, they would go ballistic knowing that a younger guy kissed their girl, you know?
I guess I'm fortunate.
You're fortunate. Yes, you're fortunate. You have a loving, strong relationship. One that's practically on life support. I understand. That's good. That's good. But some guys, when they're in a relationship like that, you know, they get bored. They go in the proud. They look for the ladies, but not Ross. I'm sure Ross would never do that. Not good old Ross.
So we're agreed?
I will have to speak with Danny.
Yeah. Really? Yeah, thanks. Deal's off.
What? Why?
Call Central Lockup. Ask your client.